Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. So today we're checking out the Hagstrom Viking 12, and this is going to be the 6th offering of the Hagstrom Viking line we've checked out so far. The others being the Standard, Super Viking, Viking Tremar Deluxe, Baritone and the 67 II reissue. So I'll link their videos in the description if anyone wanted to see those. But for now I thought we'd check out some tones and take us through the specs and also talk about a few maybe less conventional uses for a 12 string. So we'll start off by hearing each of the 3 pickup positions, so we'll go neck, middle and then bridge. Tones, I'm going through the Victory V40 into Catrax into Cubase with just a little bit of reverb in post. And so this is our neck pickup to start. So moving on to the specs then, it's not actually all that different from the standard Viking specs wise, albeit with 12 strings. We've got Hagstrom's long travel trapeze tailpiece here, that's with the Tunematic bridge. We've got the H50 pickups on a 3-way as we've just seen. It's volume, volume, tone, tone as far as the electrics go. We've got a ply flame maple body with a bit of contouring, obviously it's semi-hollow, and we've got the centre block in there. In terms of the size of the body, I think it might be a little bit bigger than the standard Vikings, possibly the same size as the Viking Baritone and the Viking bass. I'll double check that and put that in the comments once I found that out. Scale length wise, 24.75, so shorter scale length. We've got 15-inch radius, that's on a resonator fretboard. It's a Canadian hard maple neck, and then we've got 6 either side of Hagstrom's proprietary tuners, and then up here we've got the Graphtec XL tusk nut on there for tuning stability. So now that we've heard some tones and seen the specs of the guitar, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about some less conventional uses for a 12 string. For a long time I kind of assumed that 12 strings were for clean, jangly chords, off playing verses and intros to Led Zeppelin songs, and so I just want to take us through a couple of kind of less conventional uses for your 12 string, so you can get a little bit more versatility out of it should you wish to. And the first one of these is something I did in that intro video, and that was recording the guitar acoustically. So on that intro performance, where I'm at the very start of the song where I'm playing this, and this is right the way through but primarily heard in this section, on the right hand side of the mix what you're hearing is this microphone I'm talking into now. It's a blue Bluebird, and that was pointed straight at the guitar body. Similar position, a little bit closer. And then on the right hand side you were hearing the pickup signal. And part of the reason that I did this was just to get another tone out of the guitar. Everything I did on the intro was the 12 string. There wasn't any kind of behind the scenes rhythm 6 strings in there or anything. It was all this guitar. And it's something I've done for playing lead as well on the last album I did. I did a couple of solos where I just had a SM57 pointing straight at the neck pickup of a Strat, and it's just another cool tone to try around with really. So I'm going to show a couple of clips now, and one is going to be, the first one we're going to see is going to be the electric signal, and that's going to be on the left hand side of the mix. Then we're going to see a clip of just the acoustic signal, that's going to be on the right hand side of the mix, and then I'm going to blend the two together and we're going to hear them as a stereo pairing. So another kind of less conventional use that you might consider applying on a 12 string is using a slide. And one of the reasons I did this was certainly for playing lead lines on a 12 string we are somewhat limited in that we can't bend or use vibrato all that easily. So a slide is a really good way of getting a more kind of vocal lead line into your playing if you're using a 12 string. But it can also sound really cool because we've got the double string, so if you play in line with the frets you're going to get, your tuning will be as you would expect, and both strings should be in tune with each other. But if you angle ever so slightly, you can get a slight tuning discrepancy, which if you're going for a more kind of chaotic effect type lead part with the slide rather than something more bluesy, that can sound really effective there, similar to kind of something that Jack White might play. Which is a segue onto the next point, and that's the tone. So on both of those solos, the flat pitch solo and the slide solo, I was using a fuzz pedal, the Seymour Duncan Super Rika fuzz. And I mean, to be honest, fuzz sounds pretty cool on most guitars, but particularly with the 12 string, as you've got doubles of each string and octaves on the E, A, D and G, and the fuzz kind of grabs hold of that. And again, if you're going for like the kind of visceral chaotic sound, something like Jack White might play, that can sound really effective on a 12 string to use in conjunction with a fuzz pedal. So that was the Hagstrom Viking Deluxe 12. As always, if you've got any questions, let me know in the comment section, or if it's a longer question, let me know at James Franklin Guitar on Instagram. And I'd be interested to know as well which of the Viking line that you would go for and why, because as I say, at this point we've seen the standard Viking, Tremar, Super Viking, Baritone, 67 II, Reisue, and of course the 12 string now. And as I mentioned before, I'll link all those videos in the description box. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do click like and subscribe. It really does help out the performance of the video and it's very much appreciated. But other than that, take care and I will see you in the next video.